Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, a summary of the play. Read by Katie Haig. Gertrude, Queen of Denmark, becoming a widow by the sudden death of King Hamlet, in less than 2 months after his death, married his brother Claudius, which was noted by all people at the time for a strange act of indiscretion, or unfeelingness, or worse. For this Claudius did no ways resemble her late husband in the qualities of his person or his mind, but was as contemptible in outward appearance as he was base and unworthy in disposition, and suspicions did not fail to arise in the minds of some, that he had privately made away with his brother, the late king, with the view of marrying his widow and ascending the throne of Denmark, to the exclusion of young Hamlet, the son of the buried king, and lawful successor to the throne. But upon no one did this unadvised action of the queen make such impression as upon this young prince, who loved and venerated the memory of his dead father almost to idolatry, and, being of a nice sense of honour, and a most exquisite practiser of propriety himself, did sorely take to heart this unworthy conduct of his mother Gertrude, insomuch that, between grief for his father's death and shame for his mother's marriage, this young prince was overclouded with a deep melancholy, and lost all his mirth and all his good looks. All his customary pleasure in books forsook him. His princely exercises and sports, proper to his youth, were no longer acceptable. He grew weary of the world, which seemed to him an unweeded garden, where all the wholesome flowers were choked up, and nothing but weeds could thrive. Not that the prospect of exclusion from the throne, his lawful inheritance, weighed so much upon his spirits, though that, to a young and high-minded prince, was a bitter wound and a sore indignity. But what so galled him and took away all his cheerful spirits was that his mother had shown herself so forgetful to his father's memory, and such a father, who had been to her so loving and so gentle a husband. And then she always appeared as loving and obedient a wife to him, and would hang upon him as if her affection grew to him. And now, within 2 months, or as it seemed to young Hamlet, less than 2 months, she had married again, married his uncle, her dear husband's brother, in itself a highly improper and unlawful marriage, from the nearness of relationship, but made much more so by the indecent haste with which it was concluded, and the unkingly character of the man whom she had chosen to be the partner of her throne and bed. This it was which, more than the loss of 10 kingdoms, dashed the spirits and brought a cloud over the mind of this honourable young prince.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?